Good morning. Welcome and welcome back. One of my goals is to have a six pack. I know, but I don't think anything's impossible. So I figured one good way of doing that is weighing my food and tracking my macros and calories. Now, this whole thing is new to me, so we are going to calculate it together, kind of like the blind leading the blind. I should say we are going to learn together, I say. So if you have any tips down below, let me know. Because a lot of people who have like six packs and who are like bodybuilders or really into fitness, they usually weigh their foods. I've been noticing. It's so weird. I've been eating right, but the scale keeps going up. So I'm almost certain that I'm exceeding the amount of calories my body is burning. I haven't exercised in probably, oh gosh, I don't even know, months. It's been months. Just as a disclaimer, if these kind of videos are triggering, please go ahead and click off. For breakfast, I love having citrus in the morning. As you can see here, I usually cut it up and enjoy the fruit that way. But because I'm going to be weighing it and I want to be accurate with weighing it, I'm going to make sure to peel the skin. So, because the skin has a weight to it too, right? I'm going to peel off the skin and then cut it and then weigh it. So let me do that first. Okay, so let's turn on the food scale. Now, as you can see, it's at 00, and the metrics is in grams. You can have it in ounces or pounds, but I have it in grams just to keep it even keel, okay? But before I weigh the navel oranges, I wanted to show you how much the skin of it weighs. Like in case you were like one of those people to cut up your oranges and not calculate the weight of the skin, right? But so let me put the navel oranges on the scale so we can see how much it weighs in grams. And so it's about 315.5 grams. Okay. Now we're going to do the grapefruit, which I love. Grapefruit weight loss and all kinds of things. The snack that I like to eat is raw almonds and raisins. So we're going to weigh them. Honestly, I will likely kill this whole container. I know, sis, bruh, I already know. Um, this is probably why I'm not losing weight, of course. Go ahead and turn it back on. I'm going to put my bowl on the scale. It is in grams, so that's good. And I'm going to zero it out because the bowl weighs. Oh, that's powerful numbers right there. I'm going to zero out because the bowl has a weight, right? Okay, so now that it's zeroed out, I usually do maybe like this much almonds, right? And so we got 51.6 grams, okay, for our snack. And then what I can do instead of like taking this out and putting another bowl, I can just zero it out. Oh, now it says 51.7. Y'all saw that? All right, so I made that a 7. So okay, so now instead of just like removing the bowl and doing all that stuff, I'm just gonna tear it again so I can know how much I I consume of this, right? And so I like a lot of raisins with my almonds. So I'll probably do like usually do something like that. And that would be my snack. And so that's like what, 42.1 grams. And so if we just wanted to look at the label right now, um, the reason why weighing is so much better than just going by a fourth of a cup, because sometimes a fourth of a cup is not accurate, and I'll show you that in just a second. But it says that, can you guys see it? It says that about 8 servings per container. A serving size is a fourth of a cup, 40 grams, and I'm almost at 40 grams. So that would be about 120 calories if we were to like go off of the label. But I'm going to show you how much the raisins is if I didn't weigh them. I measured a fourth of a cup of raisins, you see? And so I'm going to go ahead and just show you if there's a difference. We putting on a bowl and I'm going to tear it out and then let's weigh it. Let's see if a fourth of a cup is going to give us 40 grams on the scale. Let's see. All right, 37.9. So still, guys, it's still not exactly 40 grams. This is
approximation. So this is why a lot of people suggest using a scale instead of using cup sizes. Next is lunch, and I like to have spinach and some chickpeas, otherwise known as garbanzo beans. Okay, so I usually have a whole can. I know, I usually have a whole can of this, and now that I'm looking at the labels, I'm like, girl, of course, what you're eating too much of the good things. Let's open it up. Okay, so I went ahead and drained and rinsed the chickpeas, and so now I'm gonna turn this on again. This is like a part-time job, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna pour this. I've already cleaned this bowl that's on here, right? And so let's see. Is 275.5 grams. Okay, so this is kind of like acting up a little bit. Like, make up your minds. These are the things that I like to add. Oh, as well as olive oil. I do like adding olive oil. And I know this is like a big one that I should calculate. Each one does have a barcode. So maybe towards the end, I will get like something accurate. Do you know what I mean? But particularly the salt and particularly the olive oil, right? Okay, so let's do it. So I just like, instead of like taking this off and doing whatever, I'm just going to season it while it's in this bowl. So a half a teaspoon of sea salt. And as you can see, it goes by a fourth of a teaspoon, so times two. Do you know what I mean? So let's do that. And that is 3.8. So let me just write that here, 3.8 grams. I'm going to just tare it. Spoon of garlic powder. Okay. And so it's 2.8, a teaspoon of paprika. And that is 1.6, 1 teaspoon of parsley. So let's do that. What? Oh, interesting. Did y'all see that? Oh, I know in the grand scheme of things, the seasoning probably doesn't matter as much, but I'm just for the purpose of measuring and really taking into account to what I am eating, I want to be accurate. Okay, so this one, oh, trying to get it to focus. Okay, 1 tablespoon equals 15 mLs. I usually do 2 tablespoons. So I should just put this on a stand, but anyways. Okay, so that's 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Okay. So remember how it said 1 tablespoon was what, 15 mLs? And so 1 tablespoon on my scale says 10.6. So you see what I mean, you guys? So anyways, let's pour it again. So I usually do 2 tablespoons because I like it nice and juicy. Okay, so 2 tablespoons is 20, 21, make up your mind, 21.5 grams. Okay, all right. And if it was accurate, it would have been 30, but it's less. So I'm going to put that in the toaster, and then we can work on the spinach. Okay, I love eating chickpeas with like kale or spinach. I have spinach today, and it says serving size 2 cups, 85 grams. And so I'm just going to show you what I just normally do because I'm just curious, right? But I just wanted to know. So I usually do like about that much. Have no clue what that is. I usually say like, oh, it's 2 to 3 handfuls, right? Let me go wash this and then we can weigh it. Okay, so I already washed it. And so let me just put this in here. Tear it. Oh, so sorry. Tear it and then add the spinach. Let's see. Now it has, I washed it with water. I don't know if that counts. But I try to drain it as much as possible. So 97 0.4 grams. And then I sometimes will cut up garlic or what's happening? I sometimes will cut up garlic or a shallot or something like that. But for today, we're just gonna cut this up. Okay, so I cut up the 2 cloves of garlic, and so I'm just gonna um, put the bowl on the scale. So that's nine grams. Okay, so now so I don't use a lot of ingredients. So I'm just going to measure the oil next. I usually like to put the oil in the pan first. So let's add some olive oil. I usually do a tablespoon, excuse me, because sure. Okay. And so we're at my stove. I'm just going to add the olive oil. My chickpeas are in there going. Okay, and then I'm going to add the garlic that we just chopped up. Okay, and so this was spinach. Pretty much done. So I'm also going to have the spinach and chickpeas with mixed vegetables. Let's just look at the label real quick. It says about 3 servings per container, serving size 2/3 of a cup, which is 88 grams. Frozen. 283.3. And so I'm just going to use the same thing that I used the spinach in and just put it in here. So we'll just let that cook for a little bit.
If you're still here right now, can you please do me a favor and like this video? It really does help.
So for dinner, we're just going to have mixed vegetables, some corn, a baking potato. I think this is russet, broccoli, red pepper, yellow onion, and some garlic. And I'll just show you.
You feel alive when you don't call when you supposed to, 'cause it keeps me on my toes. It kinda makes me want you more. I get a kick from going out when you don't want me to, knowing you're at home all mad. I know I shouldn't feel like that. I do it, you do it, we do it all the time, pushing the buttons until we both lose our mind.
Let me know down below if you've ever measured your own food, or if you would ever do it. Listen, summer's around the corner. Yo, it's about to get nicer outside, and I want to wear a crop top. I am shocked. I am so shocked at how much over I've been eating, even though these are healthy foods.
Here are some related videos. Let me know down below if you like this kind of content. And please let me know if you have any suggestions on how I can make my videos better. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.